Thank you for tuning in to Wicked Turtle Network exclusive. Follow us on all social media and also click the link tree in the description of this video. When clicking the link tree, you will be able to follow all of Wicked Turtle's social medias, our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook, our YouTube. You might also be able to get access to the Wicked Turtle store. I also would like to take the time right now and welcome us as a brand new ambassador to Raise Energy Drinks. Wicked Turtle has joined the hashtag Raise Rebellion with Raise Energy Drinks. Raise Energy Drinks gives you fresh, which stands for focus, recovery, energy, stamina, and hydration, with giving you no crash. Raise has zero sugar with electrolytes and BCAA aminos. So hashtag Raise Up and go to your local GNC or vitamin shop and pick up a can, or go to repsports.com and order your Raise Energy Drinks and other athletic supplements in bulk, and type in order code Wicked Turtle for 15% off your order, and that code will be in the description of this video. The following Wicked Turtle Network presentation has strong language and strong content. Viewer discretion is advised.
What are you talking about?
What up, peeps? What up, peeps? What up, peeps? It's your boy, the Penguin. And on the mic tonight, I got my buddy, the Duke.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
I'm ready for a What Up, Peeps show. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Ready.
After filming that awesome Duke's dive last night.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready. I'm ready for some more Wicked Turtle stuff. Trust me.
Hells yeah.
Let's pay some bills and get right into it, because my life was kind of boring this week. I don't know about your life, but my life was super boring. When we start doing these week-to-week stuff, you're going to see us basically get this moving. Or as a Duke would say, rapid fire.
Yeah, so, rapid fire that.
Let's pay some bills with Raise Energy Drinks.
Go for it.
Wicked Turtle has joined the hashtag Raise Rebellion with Raise Energy Drinks. Raise Energy Drinks gives you fresh, which stands for focus, recovery, energy, stamina, and hydration, with giving you absolutely no crash. Raise has zero sugar with electrolytes and BCAA aminos. So hashtag Raise Up and go to your local GNC or vitamin shop and pick up a can today. And if you are into the supplements, the shaker bottles, and all that good workout stuff, go over to Rep Sports and get your Raise Energy Drinks and all your supplements and all needs with order code Wicked Turtle for 15% off that order. And that code will be in the description of this video.
That's
so
right.
Hashtag get a raise. What are we doing with that so far? How are you doing on that?
I think about next week I'm going to order it right from Amazon.
There you go. So
I
did actually see them on Amazon.
Yeah, that's that.
You can't use the Wicked Turtle promo though, which sucks, you know?
Yeah. So plus, if you use on the website, they were giving out hats and T-shirts this week.
I've seen that. I've seen that. Wasn't it like 50% off on all merch or something like that?
Yeah, and then you get to pick out whatever shirt you want. And they had some pretty nice ones. They had the white peach one, and they had the first logo one. They had the Raise logo shirt.
Did you see those shorts they had?
Yeah, with the extra wide.
They look like shorty shorts. I was like, I don't know if I want those. I'm good.
Yeah, I'd try them, but yeah.
Speaking of white peach, I got my free. It's my free case. You have to add shipping, but I got my free case, and I've already had 2 of them already, and there it is, guys. Man. There's what it looks like.
Looks good.
It's got this, dude. This is how fun Raise is. All right. They have on here, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me throw it up here. There's the WAP.
Uh-huh.
And on it says wet ass peach.
All right. That's funny.
That's how fun they are. They're super cool,
I
great
love their
customer service.
I love their marketing. I love
Oh yeah.
the art directions and the cans. You know what I mean? Everything right
And
there with the
super easy for our podcast friends out there, for
costumes.
you guys to get on there and be an ambassador. It's super easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like Bang. Like last night, I tried to get on right after we were done. Right after we wrapped, I tried to get on Bang and try to like say, well, we're doing the race stuff. How cool would it be to have Bang and stuff on there too?
Right.
So I got on there and I tried to fill out. Dude, their application is ridiculous. It is so
Wow.
long. It wasn't like this, So it's kind of a pain in the ass for them. But hey, where was Ray's? And Ray's has been
Yep.
fantastic. I mean, they send me free cases. All I gotta do is pay like $10 for shipping. And in that shipping, guys, I know you guys are saying, "Oh wow, $10 for shipping. What the hell? That's a lot of money." Listen, it's guaranteed shipping, which means if something happens during ship, you have a bent can, the box is broken, whatever, they will refund your money and ship you merch, free merch. They'll give you,
Yeah.
make sure you have an order raise, and also probably maybe throw a shirt in there or something. They're super cool. They have super
They
cool
are.
customer service. Just about
Yep.
on par with like Amazon, for instance, has fantastic customer service.
Yeah.
These guys have fantastic customer service. They really want you to try the product, and I encourage all our followers that listen to this show or watch this show. Please get yourself a raise. Go to GNC. Go get one. I haven't actually ordered a single can. Like went to a GNC and bought a single can,
Yeah.
so I don't know how much they are. But if you guys do get one, please message us
Yeah.
in Messenger. We'll make sure that Raise gets that picture too. They
Mm-hmm.
love to see their customers with the product,
And they're very active on Instagram, stuff like
and
that.
we'll throw it on Instagram, Twitter. I mean, we got the Twitter master over here now,
Yeah.
so he's a Twitter master. So he'll make sure he gets on our Twitter and stuff, and
Yes.
we'll use all the proper hashtags. And that Raise actually will see it. So definitely try it out. I have other flavors I tried out too. I didn't know if I guys should show that. So that was the white peach. There's the watermelon frost.
Ooh. I like
I
to look at
love
that
this.
Maui one. Is it Maui?
I love the
Yeah,
grape.
the grape.
Grape is so good. This one's the strawberry culotta.
Ooh,
This
nice.
one's good. If you like strawberries, this is really good. The grape, I'm telling you right now, grape is just like grape bubblegum. I'm telling you, it tastes like grape bubblegum.
The strawberry one.
This one's growing on me. I love the guava mango. When I had this, I drank almost all these myself. This
Nice.
one was great. And of course, I kept the can just because this is sold out now, and I don't think they're running this right now. It was a limited edition, but this so far has been one of my favorites. Like I've had a rainbow flavored energy drinks in the past with different companies.
Mm-hmm.
This one here by far tastes like Skittles. If you like Skittles, this tastes. You can definitely taste the rainbow here. No pun intended.
Yeah.
It is really fantastic. Peach is growing on me too. I'm really liking the peach. I think this is a home run. They say limited edition. I don't know when they're going to start putting these flavors that they have out in their regular rotation because it's good. This is good. This is a keeper. Definitely a keeper.
I just hope they restock the GNC in Williamsport, Pennsylvania here one of these days.
I wonder if you reach out to your rep. If you reach out to your rep and just say, "Hey, listen, my GNC said they're not doing it." If they could reach out and maybe give them a limited supply run or something,
Yeah, I'm wondering that too.
Because just tell them that you're you're on that you have a podcast. That's what I would say. Tell them that you're on a podcast, you're an influencer and stuff, and that you want to get this, but you guys don't take PayPal. So I want to be able to go to my local store and show this off on my podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe they might send you a case. You never know.
Molly is
or a couple,
there
or a couple of cans. Yeah, where's the beaver weasel at tonight?
Oh, she's on the bed, but her mom's out here hanging out in the doorway.
All right. Well, let's get right into it. Like I said, sorry, followers and viewers and listeners, we don't have a lot of stuff to talk about because we taped an hour and a half long show last night. I do encourage people to, it should be released as this is going out now. This should be released right now. So I do encourage everybody, please go to the Duke's Dive video.
Check it out.
Watch that. You'll see these two guys right here, these two handsome fellas. And we talked wrestling for a good hour and a half, and it was a good chat. So
we liked it. Yeah, I liked
Yes.
it. It was a good
Definitely
time.
get up there and try that out.
My
You'll be
big
seeing a
episode
lot more
back.
stuff of that out. Trust me.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do a weekly show with it.
Yep.
So definitely give it a try. Listen, it's not that bad, and we're gonna have it both audio and video. So if you
Yep.
guys don't want to watch us, you can always listen to it in the car,
Yes,
which
sir.
is the best place to listen to do a podcast. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Or throw it on in the gym. Whatever
That
you
too.
do.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah. There you go. But let's get into our movies. Our homework for the tonight was Malignant. Right. I'm
Yep.
hoping I'm not butchering that.
Nope.
And Respect.
Malignant and Respect.
That's the Aretha Franklin movie.
Yeah.
Let's do Malignant
Yeah.
first.
Let's do Malignant
That's
first.
pretty fresh in my brain.
Same
I want to
here.
go with what you had to. What'd you say? What'd you think of this? What's your thoughts on this
Hmm.
movie?
Well, this one was directed by James Wan, and you guys know him through the Saw franchise. I think he's done one of the what he did one of the Fast and the Furious movies, right? And I think he did yeah, he did Aquaman. Like he's pretty diversified on what the stuff he's been doing. He's got horror movies. He's done The Conjuring, he's done Sinister, he's done the Saw franchise. So this was something I was kind of looking forward to, honestly. Something new horror movie right here at the precipice of fall here. October's coming up, Halloween, so it was right around a good time to come out too. Um, I enjoyed it for the most part,
It's
really.
starting to get a little cool out. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I,
Um,
I enjoyed it for the most part. Yeah,
well, so getting into the meat of it. So, how did you feel about the whole length of it? The actors that were in it. How did you feel
I
about any of that?
I liked the actress that was in there. The main actress in there, she kind of gave me real heavy Emma Shelley Duvall vibes. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? Like, she's definitely a scream queen, that was for sure.
That's cool.
Um, yeah, it's had a wild plot to it. Kind of one of those where you seen a twist coming, and it's like when that twist comes there, it's going to be like, yeah, I was right, but there's a side twist, and a twist even more. Like, oh, okay, like when you find out who the killer is, it's like, oh, I kind of knew that the killer was going to be this person, but really was it this person? And what was going on with the it's definitely something to watch. I don't want to spoil the main meat and potatoes of it, but yeah, definitely worth watching the for the spoiler there and the twist that comes up there. Just like with Sweet Girl last time, this was a twisty one too.
So, so this is an up for you.
Yeah, it's definitely an up.
Yeah, you guys will understand that. Go watch that Duke's Dive. You'll
Yes,
understand what
sir.
that means. Um, okay, so I'm glad that you liked it. Where does this rank in all like your horror movies that you like to watch? Where does this rank at?
Hmm. It's I'd put it up there with Conjuring, Sinister. Saul's one of those ones that
I
it's
thought it was more on the Conjuring type scale, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. It kind of reminded me of what's that one that came out with the it was like what was it? They made it like it was a direct sequel to Point Break or something like that. I'm completely wrong, but it was that guy. He had the multiple personality disorders.
Mm,
The
I don't
one where it was it's not me, it's whatever his name is. If you remember, excuse me, remember
know. No,
what I'm talking about?
I can't remember that.
He turned into a beast at the end of the movie. But yeah, it kind of reminded me of that to where it was like it's a horror movie, but they're really playing on
Mm-hmm.
just how scary the mental can be, just how scary our mind can be, and then
Yeah.
not only that, but also that the Planned Parenthood side could be scary of, choosing choices to keep, not keep.
Okay, so there comes a fine time in my timeline when I watch movies and stuff,
Yeah.
and like I really nitpick a lot of stuff, especially if I'm reviewing a project. So I didn't like this movie. I can tell you
Oh,
right
you
now.
didn't like it?
Oh no, I thought it was boring. It took forever. forever for this movie to come together.
Yeah.
Like it was just like the beginning sequences were just they got me interested, and then I did not get interested again.
Hmm.
I can say to do some positive things about this movie. First off, it was free to us because it was
Yep.
HBO, so that's a positive. Give us
Yep.
that code.
Yes, sir.
Hashtag
Give that.
hashtag get what up peeps the HBO code.
Yes, right.
um, but no, it was super super slow,
Yeah.
and
It was a slow burn. It was a slow burn.
there was multiple. Dude, I can tell you right now, I fell asleep through this movie sometimes. Through some
Huh?
of this
Yeah.
movie, I actually dozed off a couple times. I looked at my phone a couple times. Like it was just. I do not like movies that, especially horror movies, for instance, that start off like that. Like I want some back. I didn't even know who these characters were in the beginning. Like
Yeah.
they jump you into the movie like right away, and it's like, who's this person? What's her name?
What
Why
is
does she
going
have
on here? Well,
what?
who's this?
Yeah,
Where's this house? What
yeah,
significance is this
exact.
house?
Yes, there you go. See, now you see where I'm coming
Yeah.
from. Like I didn't know anything until like
There's a lot of stuff there that's like read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? That but it's like I'm
but some of it,
trying, but I'm not understanding, and
yeah, it was so
I kind of
boring that
wanted
I
to
couldn't
text.
read between the lines because
I
I was
kind of
only
wanted to
focusing on a
text.
straight line.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to text you like, "Are you understanding this movie?" Like it brought me back to
It
reminiscence.
was
It's like,
tough.
oh,
It was
mine.
tough.
It wasn't as hard to keep up with as Reminiscence was, but I think Reminiscence definitely had a better story.
Yes.
It was just hard to keep up with
Yeah,
for
like
me. It
Reminiscence
was a
for
real thinker.
story, for instance, was like, it had a good story and you were really rooting for those characters. I
Yeah, yeah,
couldn't even latch onto a character in this movie. That's where I was having it. That's again, it sounds like I'm going to give us a total shit, and I am, because it's just like I had a lot of expectations for this because you like you said it was a Juan production. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
for real.
I had high expectations, and
Yeah,
it's like you should have just stuck with Saul because Saul's just cool.
yeah. Well, it's just like when they got to the fight, when the monster, the final monster, it was just like, well, not the final monster, but when the killer of this movie is just kind of like, oh, okay, the fucking parkour monster of hell and doom or whatever the heck. Like when they did that, like fire escape scaffolding jump, I'm like, what in the
Yeah,
what?
dude, you can swear. This we have
What
strong
in the
language.
fuck is going on
There
here,
you go.
man?
We have strong language, strong
Good.
content.
All right, yeah. I had to say, like, what in the hell is going on here? It's like, okay,
I was saying it the whole time myself. I'm like, what the fuck is this movie? Like, I didn't know what it was. I really didn't. Like throughout the almost the whole movie until like you said, like closer to the end, it was like, oh, okay, that was it. And it's like
yeah,
I kind of wanted like an inkling of what it was at least, and then,
right.
but but then he also, again, this is another thing that upset me about the direction of this movie. He also went to the whole classic jump scare shit, and it's like I'm
He
just
did.
tired. I'm tired of jump scares. Like they did it with It. It was the same thing with It. When he first came out with the new It, the reversion of It, they were trying to like cash in on jump scares. And it
Yeah,
was like, okay, I could pick out a jump scare a mile away,
yeah.
each time. And
Well,
I'm a
mhm,
slasher dude. So dude, I love
yeah.
slashers. I'm a
This
slasher
wasn't.
guy.
This wasn't Wes Craven, dude. I tell you
I
that
know.
much. I'm sorry to
I
say
know.
that Thrasher, slashers aren't Juan's style. We're at the end of the review here, so I'm gonna put some spoiler stuff here. If you want to skip ahead and not reveal the ending or whatever,
I'll give a
just
disclaimer
go on
here.
a couple
Listen, if
minutes
you
ahead.
don't want
But
to know what a spoiler is, please pause our video right now. Go watch the
yeah,
movie. Come back to where, because listen, if you're on YouTube, for instance, and you're listening to this, it saves you where you left off at, anyways. So
yeah, it does.
yeah, so you can always come back here and
I watched a lot of my
say,
podcasts have myself.
okay,
But
you know,
so yeah, we're going to talk about this because I feel like we have to at this point. So the killer was the killer was the main woman, but not really because it was a malignant twin, a conjoined twin attached to the back of her head. And in the beginning of the movie, I kept saying that hair looks weird. Her hair looks weird. It kind of reminded me of a I don't know if you've seen Those Who Wish Me Dead, modern age Angelina Jolie. You know what I'm saying? It kind of she had kind of like a modern day Angelina Jolie's haircut, and I'm like, what is going on with this hair? It just to me it seemed off. I don't know. When you find out, oh, well, she's got like a conjoined twin at the back of her skull. Not
That's where
only
all the
like it,
blood was. Oh, that was back here.
yeah. So it was like when she was getting beat around by her husband or whatever that was. I I, I thought she was gonna kill him then, but yeah. So I was like, yeah, okay,
I actually, again, when I first saw this, like again, when I got to that part there, I actually thought that she was being beat, like she was being
yeah.
abused, and like you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, man. It was one of those movies that was just like okay, like I wanted it to be over before it even began. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just one of
I
those
feel it.
movies.
It
I want to
wasn't.
be in the story, man. I want to be in a story. You
It
know, like
wasn't one of those HBO Max hits. It wasn't a Suicide Squad. It wasn't a
it can't all be hits
Reminiscence.
off HBO Max. Trust me.
So you know what I mean? It was like, okay, let's move on to next week and see what Cry Macho is about. You know what I mean? So let's see. Hope
Yeah.
hope that one's a little bit better.
Which, by the way, is probably going to be our homework. By the way,
Yeah,
it's going to be that, and
and
I
I
was thinking
actually
about.
want to get
Go ahead.
what was you thinking about?
No, go ahead.
No,
What were
I
you
was
saying?
gonna say that I want to get Papa Duke on the review on this next one because my father, big one, yeah. Oh my God, why do I want to say Quentin Tarantino? Oh my God, yeah,
Clint
my dad's
Eastwood.
big on Clint Eastwood, yeah, but
So am I.
he didn't like Gran Torino. He didn't like
What?
the way that Gran Torino ended. You know, as a big
Oh,
Tarantino fan, he's wanted to see Tarantino go out with a, you know, what I mean, blaze. I'm like,
he didn't
that's
like.
not the
He didn't
way.
like.
Right. I said, I said the way that went
That
out
movie is
was
awesome. I love
if
that
he would have
movie.
fought back or anything, you know what I mean, he would have been the bad guy. But the way he did it, all
Yeah,
those people are done. They're all, you know what I
but
mean?
he was badass throughout that whole
He
movie. Like,
was. He was.
like
I
he
don't,
was.
yeah.
I have it on my. It's on HBO Max right now. I have actually saved on there. A lot of people don't watch it because it's very racy. Like it's super racy movie, but
It is.
they don't understand where he grew up at and what he did. Like for instance, I'll tell you right now, like my uncle was in the Korean War, and
So was my
just
grandfather.
just because being in the Korean War, he would never eat rice. For instance, he hated rice because I always used to ask him, "Why don't you want some rice? Like the Chinese food came with rice. You want a rice?" He said, "You don't understand. I ate that shit all the
In the
time."
service.
Yeah. And like he was a little racy too, you
Yeah.
know? Him being in the, him being in the Korean War and then like and
Hmm.
I get it. I understand that movie. But dude, that's a great movie.
Yeah,
And
that
I
was a great
think
movie.
the one we're gonna see on HBO Max is coming out this week, definitely. And there's one on Prime I want to talk to you about too, but
Yeah.
we can do that off camera.
HBO Max, you should give a little bit more money than my man, Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore's got Encino Man on HBO Max, and
Really?
yeah, yeah,
Uh uh
yeah. I see he was on the H3 podcast. He donated $2 to say he liked the Blues Clues when Steve came back. Had the video.
I just saw a video just before we rolled camera. Somebody was basically making fun of that video. They dressed up just like him,
Oh my God,
and
yeah.
and he goes, "I just wanted to call you and ask you if you were happy with your insurance." I
Oh my
was like,
God,
"What the fuck?"
they
Like,
got me.
it became one big meme. This
Yep.
became one big meme, and it was a very sad thing because I guess I'm not gonna say my generation because I was a little bit older when Blue's Clues first came out,
Yeah.
but the generation probably right below me, you know, that's when they were watching Blue's Clues with that dude in it, so they kind of tugged a little
I think I was a
heartstrings.
little bit too old for it when it came out, but I was like right around that
I
age.
watched it though because I had nephews and
Yeah.
nieces that and cousins that had that they watched that.
Right.
So I had to watch it with them because I was the babysitter. So
I
I
watched it
got
when I stayed home from school or whatever, and had to watch Nickelodeon Junior, Nick Jr. But it was
Dude,
definitely
I'm huge into the orange ears. That's my thing. I love the
Yeah.
orange years.
Yeah.
You can't. That's why I think that's why I still have Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus ought to pay this man, you know?
There's really nothing on. Well, I don't know.
There
Actually,
is. That's my whole problem with Paramount Plus.
well,
There's
Paramount
nothing
Plus,
on it.
they're making small strides
Right.
because I guess they own. I don't know if CBS owns them or vice versa or
Right.
whatever. I think CBS. I remember CBS used to have an all access app, streaming app, and I think they smushed that all into one as Paramount Plus. Because CBS is in
Yep.
there too,
Yeah.
because you can get all the Star Trek stuff on there now.
Yeah.
Like all,
For me, Paramount Plus. Let's see what that new Jackass movie looks like, and if you really wanted my subscription, like I've said this before, put the Osbournes on there. I want the
oh
Osbournes.
yes,
So
yes. Give me those old school
I want
MTV
the Osbournes, bro.
years. Like give me those old school MTV years.
Hmm.
I'm down with that, bro. I'm super down with
Next,
the old
next
school.
bus.
What?
You remember the next bus?
What?
The dating next bus. You don't remember that?
No, I remember.
Here's
What's the?
the
What is it?
guy or the girl would come out and they'd have so many guys on the bus, and it would be like Jessica likes frog legs, blah 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 blah. And he's so a lot of the guys they get off the bus and be like, okay, next.
I was trying to think of the one. There was a
I
couple
can't believe you
shows
don't
that
remember that. That was
MTV.
a
I'm
good
trying
show.
to think of the one MTV show that they had that was so good.
How about TRL, man?
It
I'd like to
had
go
Jenny
back and watch
McCarthy. Remember the
those.
Jenny
Oh
McCarthy
yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, well, it was like when she got big, she was on that show, and I
Yep.
was like, I remember those days. Like I remember Beavis. They do have Beavis
Beavis
and
and
Butthead.
Butthead.
They
They
have
do,
that is
and
on
they
there.
Celebrity Death Nights, I do believe too.
Celebrity. My son got into that the other day.
Really? That's so
Does that
funny.
make me a bad dad?
I don't think so.
Because we were watching all the Stone Cold shit on there. I was like, "Yo, that's Stone
Nice.
Cold, Paul." He goes, "Oh, there is
Yeah,
Stone Cold." I don't know if that makes me a bad dad.
that
I just
makes
told
you
him I was like,
rad
"Don't
dad,
tell your
man.
mother I'll let you watch this shit."
Right.
But anyways, let's go to a score for this movie. Go ahead for Malignant.
Ooh. Yeah, let me go with a 7.5, and that's being generous.
Yeah, see, you're being super generous. For me, guys, I hate to do this, but I'm going 4.5 for this. This is
4.5.
4.5. I'm not giving it a total pooper because it's definitely a decent watch,
I
but it's
mean,
a very slow watch. It's super slow, and it
it's half a
takes you a
point
while to
under
get in there.
average. You know what I mean?
It
So
is, and
it's half a point under average. It's not a
all I gotta
bad,
say is
terrible
HBO Max.
score.
If you're coming out with Halloween movies and it's going to be that time of the month, give me something else that's really gonna get me. Yeah. Give me a slasher. I'm ready for another slasher movie. Like last year, they had was it Freaky? I think it
Freaky.
was. It's on. It's actually on HBO Max right now. It's called Freaky. It has. Hold on, it's got my Swingers boy on it. Vince Vaughn. Vince
Oh,
Vaughn on
okay.
it. Yeah, and I guess they find some sort of relic, and it like switches brains with. It's almost like a comedy,
Oh,
but
that
it's
does sound
like.
familiar. I did. Yeah,
But it
yeah,
was a
yeah.
really good slasher type movie. It was really cool. It really was. Or give me something like Saw. Give me all the Saw collections. I would love to rewatch Saw again.
You
I
know what?
love Saw movies.
It was maybe 29 to 30 bucks. This was right before what's the last one that came out? Spiral. This was right before Spiral came out. It was all of the Saw movies before Spiral on Blu-ray, and I think I paid like 29 bucks. It was worth it for me because I'm gonna go back and watch all those. And when
I'm gonna get you something real quick. You said Blu-ray. I don't really watch Blu-ray movies anymore, but I was digging through my collection of stuff back here, and
yeah,
I found a Blu-ray. Hold on, let me grab it. Hold on.
yeah, definitely. Let's see.
All right. This here is my gem right here. And I'm only saying this is because this can be a topic of conversation. I texted to Duke this week about this movie because it's one of my all-time favorite movies. It's one of my first movies I actually bought as an adult.
Ooh.
But I found my Blu-ray Matrix 3
Oh
disc set.
man,
And dude, we got Matrix 4 coming.
that looks so good.
I am so blown away. I have a lot of questions. Like, thought he was dead. what happened?
Right.
Did this shit even go through? Like, was this a thing or was it not a thing? Like, dude, I am excited to actually watch that movie. That
Hell yeah.
teaser trailer was awesome. It wasn't as good as on Spider-Man level, but it
Right.
was pretty good. Yeah. I just saw more Carnage, by the way, too. You were talking about Carnage last show.
October
I just saw
1st.
enough. Yeah, dude, we will try to. Dude, we're still trying to get a hold of Shang-Chi. I don't know.
Yep.
It's once it does, you'll see it from us. Once we're
Right.
able to watch it, and it's
We
good to
might wait.
watch.
We might wait until it comes out to streaming. I can
Maybe.
get away with going and watching it for $5-6, but Penguin's got the wife and the kids, and it's a more of a.
I mean, I have to go by myself, and I don't want to sit in a movie theater by myself.
So I'm an introvert, so I love it.
I don't want to sit there by myself.
I can't vibe with somebody else watching a movie.
Some of the funniest things I used to do with the Kilowatt, we used to do that. And I remember one time he met me at the movie theater, and I come in and I'm looking suspect. Like I got this coat on, like my hoodie was on, and I had my pocket was full. And he goes, "What are you doing with that pocket?" Here I had a big foot long Subway sandwich in that bitch. And I'm sitting there eating a Subway sandwich while watching this shit. Because, dude, snacks and drinks at a movie theater are so expensive. Like, so expensive.
Oh, yeah, dude. That reminds me of back in high school, man. That was, the teacher had gotten on me. They'd seen me back in the back of the classroom with my head inside of my backpack. Mr. Lielli, what are you doing back there? And I come back, of course, you can't eat in class. So what was the Duke doing? He was hiding. He came up with a mouthful of cupcake. What's wrong, Miss? What? Did you need me? Cupcake all over the face, Steven. Go to the office. Go to the office.
And this is where I have to get back to my advocating for please put this stuff on streaming platforms because The Rock was just in the news today. Our boy Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Said he doesn't want none of his stuff on streaming platforms. I mean, I get it. Yeah, because he wants to be the highest paid actor.
I feel yeah. Well,
but there's having it on a streaming platform.
Cruise on there's gonna, that's gonna suck because
it's on there now.
Oh, is it? Jungle Cruise.
It's not. It's still in Premiere Access. Like it's not open for Disney Plus members. That's what I'm wondering.
So he's saying
once Shang-Chi makes it to Disney Plus, if that's going to be available for us to watch, or are they going to go straight to Premiere and try to just milk that money as much as they can?
Right.
That's how and the problem is the pandemic actually helped out viewers like myself, where I'm like, hey, listen, I'd rather just stay at home, buy this shit on Disney Plus or whatever, or put it on HBO Max so I can pause it, go to the bathroom if I want to, go refill my drink without missing any type of the movie. Because that's how they get you into movie theaters, man. They give you the super bladder buster, you know what I'm saying? For a quarter more. And then you want to, by that time, if you're my age, you're going out the door taking a piss and you miss some of the movie. Like,
and that popcorn runs through you too. Put enough oil and butter on that. It's popping out, baby.
And I do too. I have the kid secrets. These teenage kids showed me the way of the force when it comes to the movie theater popcorn butter. Trust me. Oh yeah, you take a straw, you put it up onto the thing, and then you hit the button, and then the popcorn butter just goes to the bottom, and then you shake. It's a great life hack. These are life hacks that you need in your life, dude.
I thought you were Sniper Wolf for a second there. Give me these life hacks.
That's a life hack that you need, bro. How to put the popcorn butter on the popcorn.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Spider-Man, this is a shirt my mom got me on the beach. So
yeah, I just
told her I wanted to.
I just saw that today. Movie. That looks cool.
So
that's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm into dude, I'm super into Spider-Man.
Oh, dude,
if you're ever into I love the old school cartoons, but if you're ever watching, if you ever on Disney Plus, look up Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah,
dude, the stories off of that Spider-Man TV show.
That's the one with Deadpool's fantastic. In there, right? From time to time.
Deadpool's in it. They have all Power Man's in it. Power Man's in it. It's cool.
My
really cool.
Just texted me about that. He said we're going to see that, right?
Nova.
I said, because I came. I said, of course we're going to see. Yeah, of course we're going to see Spider-Man, dude.
I am too.
I said I'll be seeing that, and I'll be seeing Carnage and Venom when it comes out.
I'm either gonna steal the Watt and go see it, or I'm gonna take my son to go see it. So we'll see. We'll see. I will
Dude,
say
yeah,
because I
let's get the
definitely want
Watt.
to see Spider-Man. I
Let's
definitely want
get
to see
the Watt
Spider-Man.
on a triple threat too. We
That'd
gotta
be
get.
cool. Well, I'm trying
So
to get him back on here as a
if you're
guest.
watching, Watt,
He does
yeah,
listen. He does listen. I can tell you that.
good. So yeah, I'd like to on them big ones at least.
Yeah, I mean,
Bring him back in. So,
I would jump to you right now. Yeah, we got some good movies coming out
but
in
yeah,
the next couple months. It's gonna be
I told my
fantastic.
nephew. I said, this is probably going to be the best Spider-Man movie of my life. I don't
I
know.
don't know. It's really hard for me to beat them Sam Raimi movies. They were
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
I
They
got you.
were they weren't good to the point where they followed any type of comic book stuff, but the
Right.
story that they had in it, and
You'll get your rent
also
when you fix this damn door.
the only thing that brings down the Spider-Man Sam Raimi is Jazz Peter Parker. I
Or
cannot stand that shit.
what about Bonesaw? Bonesaw is
I
ready.
love Bonesaw. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man. Well, dude, if you could pick one wrestler from that's wrestling right now, because to put in there, like
If they remade
who could
the
top
Sam
that?
Raimi,
Yeah, you'd have to. Well, I mean, if you put a wrestler in there to, you know, what I mean, top the fact that Macho Man Randy Savage was in a
it's
freaking
hard to
Spider-Man
do it.
movie. How would you do it? Who would you use?
I mean, if
Johnny Drip
anybody,
Drip? Johnny Drip Drip?
no, I got one that'd be perfect
No.
actually.
Okay, who you got?
Braun Strowman.
Strowman?
Strowman could do it. He could totally do
Sell
that.
me on that. Okay, you have to
He
tell
totally
me
could do that.
for
Oh,
purpose.
Bonesaw's ready.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
could do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Okay, I
Big
got you.
beastie dude, beard. He don't have the beard right now, but
No.
if he would grow that beard back, he totally could do that. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Oh, who was the leader of Sanity again? Do you remember him?
Oh, Eric Young.
He could do it. As long as he has to have the beard though. You have to have the beard. You can't go Eric Young now in Impact. You got to do Eric Young when he had that crazy beard that he wore.
Yeah. Or
I mean, to
crazy.
be honest, you could probably do it. You got a nice beard,
Yeah,
so
I
you
could
can.
do it.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, dude. Dude, the Jazz Peter Parker unsold me for that. I was like, God damn it! Why they had to go that way?
Oh Lord.
I'm like, what?
Emo
What?
Parker, baby.
What's your favorite Black Spider-Man suit?
My favorite Black Spider-Man suit.
I just saw a video about that today. They went through like a whole montage of video games and comics. Like, what's your favorite one?
What was it in? Was it 2 or 3 for the Sam Raimi ones?
Sam Raimi. It was the third.
I'd have to go the Sam Raimi one. It's
I don't know.
hard.
I'm going more cartoon, more. I like that Spider-Man suit. I thought it was very slick.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was very, very cool suit. Like that's, and I don't know if we'll ever, dude. I would love to see a mashup with Venom and Spider-Man just so we can see. I want to see the Black Spider-Man suit.
That's what I told them. That's what I told my
wanna
nephew.
see
I
that.
said, if they're doing what I think they're doing, and they're bringing in multiple Spider-Mans. You know, if they're bringing in Garfield and they're bringing in Toby, the only way that they could top that is by knocking on that forbidden door. You know,
And I'm wondering
hey,
if that's what they're
Carnage,
doing. I'm
Venom.
wondering if they're meshing in, if they're gonna mesh in Venom into this, like even after like going the Spider-Man route going forward.
Well, did you see?
If they're
did you
meshing it in with that, you know?
Did you see the trailer for Spider-Man 2? The video game, the PS5 game.
Yeah.
So, to me, like
That was
that
cool.
seems like
That was cool.
It just seems to me like that's what they're going to be going after at least.
I mean, they gave us a Miles Morales, but it was a cartoon Miles Morales.
But they did,
which was cool.
They
it was all right.
fucking butcher. They did butcher.
I was okay with it.
Spider-Man.
I'm getting the Miles Morales game. I don't know if you played that yet.
Peter Parker from this PS4 version or the PS5 version. They made him try to look too much like I forget Youngblood's name, playing Uncharted, the newest one, the new guy.
Tom Holland.
Yeah. They tried to make him look like Tom Holland too much with the remaster, when they put it on the PS5. But the original Peter Parker from the original PS4 Spider-Man game, that he was on top. That was the best game, Spider-Man.
I
I
was
don't know
jaded with
why.
that. I'm jaded with that game because I'm playing that game now. I'm still playing the DLCs through it right now, and
And you're not playing with a PS5, right?
no, I'm playing with the PS4, and I'm
See,
having trouble. I'm having trouble trying to figure out what suit I want. I don't know if I want a Tom Holland, or if I'm trying to
oh
do
yeah,
Andrew
dude.
Garfield, or if I'm trying to do Sam Raimi Spider-Man. Like those are the three I'm
I went
using.
with
All the other
Raimi.
suits, Raimi's good. It's really good, but the Andrew Garfield one is really good too. Like,
I don't remember. Yeah. I forget when that came out.
and the Tom
After,
Holland one has classic. It still has the classic colors with the
yeah,
classic spider on the back.
they've probably given out even newer ones by now. But I remember when the game first came out, and
I'm not
I
down
we
with the white one.
we
I don't like the
waited
white one.
for forever for the Sam Raimi suit to come out to be added. And when
It
that
was
was
an
added,
unlockable. It was an unlockable. That's what it was.
yeah, well, they didn't come out for a while.
And what's
They
cool is
didn't
that
come out
they
in the
kept up to date with that game too. Because when
right.
No Way Home was it Far From Home came out,
Yeah, they gave the
Spider-Man
suit out
Far
then.
they gave both those suits. They gave
Yep.
that black and red one, and they gave out the sniper suit for free. They gave you them for free.
Yep.
But I never latched on to the actual video game one that they have in there, the one with the white spider and shit.
Right. I
Never
didn't.
latched on to that because I just didn't like it. It didn't have the classic colors. It wasn't classic for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Like I said, when they finally released Sam Raimi one, there was no other choice for me. I finished it up with Sam Raimi's Spider-Man suit.
That's what I have
sure.
right now. I have it saved right now with Sam Raimi, just because I just rewatched all those Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, man.
So I watched every single one of them.
That's a good game.
Sam
And like you
Raimi
said,
too.
I do need to play Miles Morales.
I want to play
I
that
should
just
play too.
because they have the Enter the Spider-Verse
Yeah.
character in there too, which is cool. I'd like to see that.
People like skipped out on that one because they're like, "Oh, it's a bona fide spinoff." Yeah.
It's a good story though. It's a really good story.
Yeah.
It's really because
Like,
and you
who
get to see
cares if it's a
multiple
spinoff?
Spider-Mans. You get to see multiple Spider-Mans. You get to see like
Oh, for real?
yeah, what? And I'm talking about in the movie. I'm talking about in that movie,
Oh,
Enter the
okay.
Spider-Verse. You get to see multiple Spider-Mans. Like you get to see one that's an anime with like a robot and shit. And I'm like, what the hell is this? I've never seen that before.
I still have not seen that yet.
And what's the other one? What's the
Good night.
Spider Pig? What is it? Spider Pig or some shit? There's a pig. I forget which one that one was. Or Spider
That was in
Pork
The Simpsons.
What, the Spider Pig?
Yeah.
What was the spider? What was the pig?
Well, it came from Spider Pig. It came
Hold
from
on,
The Simpsons.
I'm looking it up.
Spider Pig does whatever a Spider
Pig does. I'm trying to see this. Hold on. Yeah, Spider-Man. Yeah, it's this Spider-Ham.
Spider-Ham, yeah.
That's what it is. You know, and you see Spider-Gwen, which is cool.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Shout out to Andy Header. He had a sweet wrestling gear with that.
He has the best gear.
Oh man, he always gets the best gear, man. I remember did you see the Thanos one he had? That shit was the shit. He had a Thanos one. He had a what's the other one I liked? The Spider-Gwen. Oh, he had Captain Marvel.
Yep,
cool.
I like the Captain Marvel, the Spider-Gwen.
He always gets the sickest gear. And like I said, shout out to Andy Header. We'll put him in the shout outs.
Is my favorite. Yeah.
You guys need to. It'd be cool if he did a Venom gear. That'd be sick.
Yeah, dude, or a Carnage. Even.
Siler Andrews did a Venom merch. That was cool. He did a Venom shirt one time.
Did you see the Hawkeye trailer?
Yeah, I was gonna say that was my good segue because I was gonna ask you about that. Did you see that?
No, I haven't yet.
I have mixed feelings about it. It's almost like, okay, so the trailer didn't really sell me on like I'll watch it, but it didn't sell me like into like a this is gonna be epic, not like a Loki or like all the rest of them that had. You know?
Right.
This was more like comedic, and I'm like, what? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I want more action. I want to see more action. But
really,
I'm interested. I'm interested though.
I'm being more of a comedian one because I was assuming this is going to be some badass Ronin freaking Hawkeye stuff from when,
I think it's him actually making up for all that stuff. So, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll watch it. We'll review it.
Maybe they'll do a movie with all the shit he did with the Ronins. Are they just gonna skip over all that or
I don't
what?
know.
I
It
mean,
was a very cool character though. I can say
oh
that.
yeah, for sure, yeah.
It was a very cool character.
Hell yeah.
But speaking of movies, let's get into our
Let's
next
get
one.
into this
We
one. Yeah,
watched
baby.
the Aretha Franklin doc. Well, I'm gonna say it's a doc. Basically, it's almost like a
Yeah.
doc. But real life.
Mockumentary, kind of like not a
Yeah,
mockumentary.
mockumentary. That's
Yeah.
almost like that. But real life thing of Aretha Franklin called Respect.
Yeah.
Now, like I went into this movie. I love Aretha Franklin.
I love music and I
I,
love to hear music
I love her
history.
music.
So
Her music's fantastic, and she was very one of them front runners, of equal rights and stuff like that movement, and she was just so into that. And it wasn't even just about equal rights for like women; it's equal rights for Black people, like all that stuff. She was in there with all that stuff. She was, she knew Martin Luther King and all that stuff. So when I got into this movie, I'm like, man, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, because it's going to be super
so
interesting because
this
it's a
this
character we
movie went
know.
under my radar. Like if you didn't ask me to watch this, I probably would never have knew anything about it. But it was so cool to see. Like I didn't know that Aretha Franklin knew MLK. You know what I mean? I didn't know anything about all this stuff, and yeah, it was really neat to learn. It was super cool, and
Hats off to Jennifer. Was it Jennifer
Hudson, right? Yeah.
Hudson? Hats off to her. She's a very talented singer, and I don't understand why she doesn't do more music.
This is
Like
gonna kickstart some careers. Young,
I would like to see more music out of
the girl they
her.
used
She
for
has
young
such a
Aretha.
voice. Yeah,
Every version of Aretha was such a fantastic choice. It was what a voice on that woman.
there was a lot
All
of
you know what I mean?
stunners. There's like a stunner scenes in this too that stunned me. Like
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't know that Aretha Franklin was raped and
Me
like
either.
had two children at the age of 12. By the way,
Me either.
didn't know that. I did not know that at all, and that very surprised me. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Wow!" So it's definitely got some learning in this that you learn from. It's got a deep story with her struggle with alcoholism.
Yeah.
It's good. It really
If
is.
you can
And
follow what I'm saying, this movie felt like it's been in my life for years. You know what I mean? It feels like one of those movies. It's like, yeah, I've seen it a dozen times. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It seems like one of those movies that's always been around.
yeah, I
I
get
don't know
that
how to
too.
explain it. You know, it just seems like, oh yeah, that's one of those historic docu pics. You know what I mean? That
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
surprised it wasn't
I
made
agree.
sooner. Yeah.
Like, well, while I was watching it, it gave me like the movie Ray vibes.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
almost same time period almost too, which
Yeah.
was like it was pretty good. Like I definitely recommend somebody when this definitely watch this movie. Like it's definitely a good watch.
It's definitely
Um,
a watch again. It's definitely a
it's
own it on.
there's a lot. It came out strong. It came out super strong. Like as soon as the opening scene came in, man. I mean, it went to heavy drinking,
Yeah.
partying, drug use, gays. Like it
Yeah.
was like her dad. Yeah, her
Being in a
dad be
strict, you know what I mean?
like
As a church
it was
singer, as
strong.
you know what I mean?
Rape, child rape. Like it was all that was in there, and
Yeah.
it came out strong. And it's a lot of stuff that are like, wow, racism was in this both
Yeah.
on both sides. Actually, to be honest, I was very surprised when and again, I want to challenge our viewers and listeners. If you didn't see the movie, please pause, go see the movie, come back
Hmm.
to this. But I'm going to tell you a little thing here. I was very surprised when they went down to Memphis and there wasn't the deep, rich racism that the South is known for
Yeah.
there, and it came more from her man than it did actually like
From
them.
anybody. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the guy was being very, 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 very cool. And the other guy was really like stoking the flame, stoking the flame,
Right.
stoking the flame,
And then
stoking
the
the
other
flame.
guy went there, and it's like both sides had made mistakes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Overstep.
I wasn't a huge fan of her husband. I thought that he was very abusive. He was very just in a relationship that she needed to get out of,
It
and
gives a lot of credence to the song "Respect." You know what I mean? Hey,
yeah,
she had the old man who was, on her case that could have given her more respect. The
And he
her
was
father.
jealous. He was super jealous. The old like the her
Definitely
husband
was.
was at first started out with love and then it went to jealousy when as soon as she got popular because he wanted her to sing his songs basically and she
Right,
didn't want to do
and
that.
he was a big fan of Aretha too.
Yeah.
And, bought all her records. You know what I mean? Probably her biggest critic, biggest fan, biggest critic.
But this is definitely a movie to see. What's your rating on this?
You know, I'm not a professional critic, and I'm not one of those people that it's hard for me to give out a 10 or whatever. This movie for me gets a 10. This was
Ooh, perfect
fantastic.
score.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, for me, I'm gonna go. Let's see. I I really like this movie a lot. I was into it the whole time. I'm
Yeah,
probably
me
gonna go.
too.
I don't really give that prestigious 10 out. After the whole Justice League thing, I don't give 10s out no more. So
Well,
it's very
hey, yeah, I
prestigious.
tell you, this movie could sit up there with the Snyder Cut for me.
The Snyder Cut, I gave a 10. We also gave a 10 to the original Justice League, and I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, yeah, we didn't know that there was a Snyder Cut, and the Snyder Cut was just so much better.
Right.
But anyways, on the note, I'm gonna give us a 9, definitely a
Yeah.
9. I'm actually jaded to a 9.5 to be honest, but it's
Okay.
up there. It's a good movie to watch. I don't know if you could say is it Oscar worthy? I don't
I, th-
know.
I, Forrest Whitaker. I like Mark Maron. Mark Maron's a good actor. He played the record executive, the long-standing one. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I like the actors and actresses in this
I
one.
don't know. It might be considered for an Oscar eventually. I think it will be.
I think the
Mo-
the main woman in the one that played Aretha for the main part of her adulthood.
What's
Yeah,
her name? Jennifer
definitely.
Hudson. I'd say
Is it?
Jennifer Hudson. Yeah, Jennifer Hudson will probably get something out of it. She was. I don't know. It could be Oscar worthy. It really could be.
Yeah.
The Academy usually likes to go towards movies like this,
Yeah.
so I could
Forrest
see that.
Whitaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see that going
Marlon
like that.
Wayans.
Which was, by the way, a surprise for me. That
Me
was a
too.
surprise. As soon as I saw him, like that's. I was like, that's. I looked at my wife. I was like, is that fucking Marlon Wayans?
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing that. Like, I'm not used to seeing him in a role like that.
Right. I'm
He's
not
the
used to seeing
goofy
him.
guy, you know.
I'm
He's
not
the.
seeing used to seeing him as an asshole either.
Well, yeah, he was an asshole. He changed his voice. If
Yeah.
you heard, seen it, like his voice had a change to it. It was. I don't know. I don't know what to say here. Like, just to be like maybe a good best supporting, maybe I don't know, but
Yeah.
he's definitely up there with a. It was a movie that I didn't. That's not what I think of when I think of him. It'd be something goofy,
Right.
like like his man head turns into a baby on a baby's body.
Yeah. Scary movie. You
Yeah,
know.
or was a man. Well, I forget the one where he was a baby, but
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. White
yeah,
chick. No, he
yeah.
wasn't on White Chicks. Was
White
he?
Chicks. He was in White
Yeah.
Chicks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
White Chicks was good.
And then they
but
did
yeah,
their own scary movie. I forget the name of it.
but yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that was a complete surprise. So I'm gonna tell our fans go out and see this movie.
For sure.
I think it's in theaters. Right, it's in theaters right now.
Yeah. And
I'm
if
pretty sure.
wait
I
till it
don't know
comes
what
out and buy
streaming
it.
site. I don't know what streaming site it'll come out on. I have no idea what that's going to be out on.
I don't know either.
If anything, it'll probably be Amazon.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know what streaming site it'll be on, but definitely when it comes out, buy it or whatever. That's definitely a good movie to do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to some promotions. What are we promoting this week?
I don't know. Let's go with you first, and I'll get back to you.
Oh well, my promotions very easily. I want to keep building. Keep telling you guys, the followers, or if you're listening, if you're listening for the first time, please hit a subscribe. Please hit a like. Please hit a follow. I recommend everybody to check out the Linktree code that we have. It's in the end of this video. Yeah, it goes to all of our stuff that we have on here. Also, check out our group that we have on Facebook, the Wicked
Yeah.
Turtle Nation. Join the nation. Definitely
Check our
join the
Twitter out.
nation. We're gonna have some cool stuff on out there right now. I highlight a lot of some of the content creators that we know on there. Check out some of their videos while you're there. Start a conversation. I might actually put a thing on there. What is the best Spider-Man suit? You know,
Yeah. What
we'll do.
is? That's a hell of a question
What
right
is
there.
the
I'm
best
telling
Spider-Man suit? What is your favorite Spider-Man suit?
you.
Maybe we'll put that out there this week. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see
Let's
that.
do it.
We'll do that as a vote. We'll see what that is. But get on there. We do some cool stuff on there.
Yeah.
The Duke has been doing very good with the Twitters, with the
Yes, sir.
tweets.
I
So
appreciate that.
he's been doing very good on there. So go out there and check our Twitter, which is Wicked Turtle Net. We are on Twitter. We are on Instagram. We are here. I'll show you. Okay, there's a ticker right there. There you go. We are on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We are definitely on TikTok, and we are also on Twitter at Wicked
Yes,
Turtle
sir.
Net. And if you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, it is the Wicked Turtle Network. Check them out. We do some stuff on there. You can check me out at the one and only Penguin. That's the number one only Penguin. I put a lot of food up there. What I'm
Hell yeah,
doing,
brother.
smoked meats. That's the new thing right now.
Oh,
It's on my Instagram.
that jerk chicken
I
every
just
day.
did jerk. I did jerk. I did jerk. Well, yeah, it was Jamaican jerk
Yeah,
chicken
Jamaican jerk.
legs.
Yeah, man.
Smoked. I smoked him for 2 hours.
Shoo.
If you guys didn't know, go on my Instagram. You'll see I got a smoker for my birthday.
He'll make you drool.
I have my birthday beads right here still.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on there, check it out. Check us out, please. Please give us a like, give us a follow. Again, I'll do my shout out for my spotlight here. I'll do Andy Header. Give him a little. Go up there and give him some love. He's a very talented wrestler in the ring. Very good dude, very good with pop culture, everything that you want to know. He knows comic books, all that stuff, and sodas, dude. He's like a soda fanatic. I can tell you right now, and the Duke who you like your sodas, right?
Yeah,
You're a soda drinker. I was just right before we put on the air. I went on my Googles and I looked up, and Mountain Dew has a collab with Cheetos called the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew.
Is that real?
It's real, but it's super rare. It is super rare. I found it on eBay for $16 for a can.
Did you buy it?
No.
That's probably for the best.
I'm not spending $16 for soda. Unless we're doing a collab together, me and you, and I'll come up to Williamsport and we'll taste this shit over Wendy's burgers. You know what I'm saying?
Five guys.
That's all for my shout outs. Wicked Turtle, Andy Header. Oh yeah. And Duke's Dive. Yes, check out the Duke's Dive show.
Yes, check out the Duke's Dive.
Check that out.
We have a Twitter and a Facebook on that too. But yeah, so if you're gonna shout out Andy, I'll shout out Matt Turner. So you can check him out on Instagram. He's got a Facebook page. He's under Andrew. Matt Turner, the hybrid wrestler. He's the tag team partner. I don't know. The last time I seen they were going head to head. I don't know what's going on with my guys blue and gold.
What was the one that you were talking about? I think it was on Twitter. You said something about it's a shame to Miles Millennium.
Oh, I don't know. I took a picture of the Seth Rollins action figure.
Yeah.
For some reason, the face on that was just so like funky on that. And I said, why did they do my man Miles Millennium this dirty? And he said, yeah, man, who drew on my chest?
So you gotta go to the Duke's Twitter, man. He has some good stuff on there.
Yes, sir.
Remember Mind of Mencia? It's the Mind of the Duke.
Mind of the Duke. I love that. That'd be a cool shirt.
He comes out with some of the crazy stuff. We do have a Duke shirt coming soon. I'm gonna be working that in here soon.
Yes,
We're
sir.
definitely gonna do a Duke shirt here soon, so you guys can get your Duke love out there, especially out there in Williamsport. Show your boy some love.
That's right.
I'm gonna get one.
Also, local people can get my shirt. That'd be cool.
I want my man on my shirt, on my chest, bro.
That's right.
Speaking of which, that's another thing too, guys. If you guys want to, check out the merch. Here's the merch right here. This is our AEW merch. Wicked Turtle Club merch. I got my What Up Peeps cups I've been drinking the whole time.
That's right.
The Slam Pillow. Slam Jam. And of course, get yourself some White Peach Rays, man. Guys, go on there. Go on. If you don't have a GNC nearby, go online, buy some. I don't know if you can buy per can. They do sell them in 12 packs.
I
Get
think
them.
I seen it was like $2.97 or something like that.
You might be able to get in Pam, but why would you spend that much in shipping just to get one can of drink?
Oh, I don't
So
know if you can. Yeah, I don't know if you can
yeah,
order
buy
one
yourself
can.
a 12. Buy yourself a 12 pack.
I just know what
With
GNC. I
our
thought
code and shipping, it comes to $35.
that's not bad.
Right around there. And you get 12 pack. They're delicious. If you're an energy drinker, please do it. Wicked Turtle. Just use the code Wicked Turtle at
Wicked
checkout.
Turtle.
You'll get 15% off, and it's a nice code. It really is. It does a
Yeah.
good job. So definitely check
Helps
out
out.
Ray's. Well, there you go. So we're shouting out Wicked Turtle. We're shouting out Ray's. We're shouting out
Blue and Gold.
Blue and Gold. So check those guys out.
That's
Check
right.
out the movies that we watched today. Give
Yes,
us a
sir.
comment if you guys are just catching this late, catching the video late. Give us a comment, shout out below. We always respond. We're always in here, especially
At
during
any
the
time.
premiere.
You
We're
don't have to
always here.
If you can't catch us live, comment on it afterwards.
And listen,
we'll
if you're
be there.
if you're a troll, just get off here because
Yeah.
you're just gonna get blocked. We don't deal with that type of shit here.
Mhm.
So if you're a troll, you can go ahead and troll all you want. You're just gonna get blocked. Plain
Right.
and simple. And if you think you can report me, go ahead because I don't really care. You're just giving me some time off, so it don't matter.
Right.
And anyways, there's other platforms out there that I can throw.
If you don't want to see us succeed, keep watching because
that's your fault.
By this time next year, you're gonna hate us. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that
right.
much. You're gonna hate us because we're going to the top.
Yeah, they hate us till they ain't us, right?
They hate us because they ain't us.
Because they ain't us.
That's right.
That's the way I say it. All right, guys, let's wrap up the show. It's your boy, the Penguin.
It's the Duke.
And that's what's up. Blah, blah. Thank you for tuning in to Wicked Turtle Network exclusive. Follow us on all social media. And also click the link tree in the description of this video. When clicking the link tree, you will be able to follow all of Wicked Turtle's social medias. Our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook, our YouTube. You might also be able to get access to the Wicked Turtle store. I also would like to take the time right now and welcome us as a brand new ambassador to Ray's Energy Drinks. Wicked Turtle has joined the hashtag Ray's Rebellion with Ray's Energy Drinks. Ray's Energy Drinks gives you fresh, which stands for focus, recovery, energy, stamina, and hydration, with giving you no crash. Ray's has zero sugar with electrolytes and BCAA aminos. So hashtag Raise Up and go to your local GNC or vitamin shop and pick up a can, or go to repsports.com and order your Ray's Energy Drinks and other athletic supplements in bulk, and type in order code Wicked Turtle for 15% off your order, and that code will be in the description of this video.